YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate it a shit ton. And we about to get straight up into it. If you got anything to say it up in the chat. If you want to say something, say it up in the chat. Other than that, let's get right up into it. God damn it, wrong one.
Okay, just set your shoes down there. What's going on? I see blood all over your hands. What's going on?
This is 30-year-old Nathan Fry. Just minutes earlier, police had responded to a fatal shooting and found him bloodied and too shocked to speak.
Our victim is here with a shot to the head. It looks like a large amount of brain matter on the ground.
What officers don't yet realize is that Nathan isn't just an innocent bystander. He was a vigilante with a murder plot that left the wrong person dead.
What you're telling me doesn't match what Shannon's telling me. It's not matching what Christopher's telling me. Nate, listen to me. I'm trying to help you.
Nate jumped up on the bed, steps back 2 feet, and then I hear bang.
Who just fired on Nate?
Does that sound like Venom?
We're gonna figure out.
Ugh.
And one of you guys better take them away before I see them, because I will kill them both.
On November 6th, 2022, a distraught woman called 911, reporting that a fatal shooting had just occurred in her house.
911, location of your emergency.
We need an ambulance. Somebody's been shot.
Are they outside or inside?
No, they're inside the house.
Okay, is someone there at least controlling the bleeding?
I don't know.
Okay, do you know where they were shot at?
No, she's in the chest or somewhere. It's in her head.
She's shot in her head?
Yes, she's
Okay,
not. Oh my God.
Is she awake at all?
With a shotgun. Oh,
Damn.
With a shotgun.
With a shotgun?
Was this accidental? Is the gun still on scene?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, I just want to request that no one touch that weapon. I do have law enforcement and medical heading to you, okay?
Officers rush to the scene where they're met by a man seemingly in a state of complete shock.
Come on over here. Where's everyone else at? They're downstairs? Okay, just set your shoes down there. What's going on? I see blood all over your hands. What's going on?
Chris got in an argument and he started throwing things.
Who did?
Chris.
Oh, her and Chris? Okay.
He started arguing. He got close and loud and picked up something and threw it. And
Were you in the room?
I had just gotten it back.
Okay. Did he pick up a rifle or a shotgun or what? All right. Just come over here. I'll put you in the car.
The first person officers encounter at the scene is Nathan Fry, who appears extremely
He gets
shaken,
shot?
claiming a man named Chris was arguing with someone inside the house before gunfire erupted. At this point, officers have no idea who Chris is, but they would very soon uncover just how central he is to everything. Suspecting Nathan might have been involved in the shooting, officers quickly detain him. Meanwhile, more witnesses begin to exit the house. One of them is Shannon, the woman who called 911. She also lives in the home and was a close friend of the victim. But what Shannon is about to tell the officers doesn't align with Nathan's claims.
Okay, what was going on?
Chris and her were up there fighting.
Okay. Anybody else see it?
No, I heard it.
Okay.
In my room, and obviously Nate pulled out the shotgun. I don't know what happened.
Nate pulled out the shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because everything, he's got Jim's mad all over him.
How did you, okay.
Oh my God.
Chris says he pulled it out?
Yeah. He's always carrying around weapons.
Nathan is?
Yeah.
Okay. Just have a seat right there. Who else is inside besides Chris?
He ain't think they was gonna ask the people inside?
Shannon tells officers that Nathan pulled the trigger, but admits she didn't witness it herself. She only heard it from Chris, who, unlike the others, still hasn't come out of the house. Officers grow concerned and request additional units as a precaution before quickly surrounding the home and ordering Chris to come outside.
Chris, come on over this way, man. Okay, come on over here. Come to me, son. Make sure you got no weapons. Okay. So what happened, man?
Talking about opportunities by the taking the name.
Right.
Got upset. Came at me. Back. Shotgun. Again. Saw the gun go off.
What you talking about,
I
Willis?
thought he loaded it with some kind of water. Sprayed down. Bad.
Okay.
I realized I hadn't been shot.
Okay. Go ahead and go. Okay. Do me a favor. I don't want you to talk to anybody else, okay?
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and have a seat over here by the front of this Dodge Durango, please. Right over here.
In an unclear ramble, Chris claims that Nathan pulled the trigger and fired the shot, and the victim's blood was sprayed all over him. But just moments earlier, Nathan told officers it was Chris who had been arguing with the victim, suggesting he was more involved than he let on. With both of them pointing fingers at each other, officers grow increasingly skeptical and decide to dig into their backgrounds. That's when they uncover a troubling detail about Chris. He had a history of domestic abuse and prior incidents at this very address. He's far from a neutral witness. With both Nathan and Chris now detained, officers begin securing the scene. Inside, they're met with a grisly sight.
Report police! Report police! Go straight. All right, she's getting here. All right, you want to go right then? Yeah, it's obvious. Yeah. And there's a lot of blood on the ground, so our victim is here with a shot to the head. It looks like large amount of brain matter on the ground.
Shotgun?
Shotgun, that's what initially is being said, yes.
The victim is 44-year-old Jennifer Lee, a resident of the home and a mother of two. It turns out the police department was familiar with this address, having responded numerous times to heated confrontations involving Jennifer, her ex-husband Chris, and her current boyfriend Nathan. Records indicated Jennifer shared a complicated history with both men, and more recently, tensions had escalated. On several occasions, Nathan reportedly stepped in during conflicts between Jennifer and Chris. But on this day, the line between protector and aggressor would blur, as detectives later learn how things tragically
Why is he trying
went
to
off
protect her
course.
if that's not his girl? Like what happened last video chat, they was messing with each other.
What's in it? Great question. Tons of jerky.
But you not about to risk your... Well, he shot her
For
in the
now,
head.
though, officers had to break
So,
devastating news to Jennifer's
shit, never
son,
mind.
who had just arrived at the scene.
Hey, there's no easy way to say this, bud. But there was some kind of altercation in your mom's room, and a firearm was discharged, and your mom was passed. I have grandma coming.
Who just fired the arm, Nathan or Chris?
Well, that's what we're going to figure out, okay? That's what we're going to figure
One
out.
of you guys better take them away before I see them, because I will kill them both.
Okay, we'll take care of it, okay? Hey, your brother's right around the corner.
Okay, I'm going to take what's my
Look at the boots. You know he about to try to hit both of them with a Rasengan. And then he gonna sprint off, come back, and try to drop kick him.
Overwhelmed by anger and grief, Jennifer's son leaves the scene after hearing the tragic news. Minutes later, Jennifer's mother would also arrive at the scene, completely unaware that her daughter was gone.
Natalie? I'm here. Real so I can talk to you. Real quick.
Excuse me.
Shut up.
Damn.
This is Jared Horton. He's one of our chaplains here.
Hi.
Okay.
Somebody's dead.
Yes.
Who?
Jennifer.
Oh, God, no, no, no.
I'm sorry.
Clearly heartbroken by her daughter's murder, Jennifer's mother is comforted by officers. Meanwhile, one of them steps away to inform Nathan and Chris that they'll be taken in for questioning. That's when Nathan makes a troubling claim.
Hey, Nate. For everyone's safety, where did you put this shotgun at?
I didn't have a shotgun.
You didn't have a shotgun? No. Okay, you told me earlier you put it away.
They had it put away.
Who put it away?
Jen,
And had the gun put away? Okay. And how
Is
did
his
somebody get
eyes
shot if the
white?
gun got put away?
they were fighting all night.
Okay. But all I'm worried about right now is where the gun is. Just because that place is a disaster. Just walking in there to search, I don't want the gun to go off.
He tried to get him with that trick play at
Okay.
first.
You don't know where you put it?
I didn't put it anywhere.
Okay. All right. Hang tight then.
Nathan insists that he never even had a gun, a claim directly contradicting his earlier statement about what happened inside the house. Because of this inconsistency, officers suspect Nathan isn't telling them the whole truth. But this would only mark the beginning of growing uncertainty around his true role in the fatal shooting. But before we continue, life can change in an instant. That's what happened in November 2021, when a father of two was tragically shot and killed while attending a pop-up party held at an Orlando business complex that lacked proper security. His
Damn.
grieving family needed help fighting for accountability, facing powerful property owners. They turned to the sponsors of today's video, Morgan &
Shit,
Morgan.
we did it. Fuck out of here. As long as that.
Let's get back to the investigation. So, to get to the bottom of how Jennifer ended up dead, officers transported both Nathan and Chris for questioning. Chris was taken to a nearby fire station, both to collect his bloodied clothing as evidence and hear his full account of the shooting. But what Chris says next would introduce a new possibility to the officers, that Jennifer's death may not have been intentional at all.
You came upstairs this morning, or this afternoon, and then make something to eat. You said you then went in and
What
checked
the
in with
hell
Jen,
do he have on?
looking for a cigarette, and then you told her you found the saw.
Yep.
Is that when she initially made the comment?
That was, yeah.
And when you talked to Jen, where was she at?
She was in her room.
She's in her room.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was in the room?
Her and Nate.
Okay.
And she started to shut down. Well, she started to do other stuff while I was talking. And she stopped me and said, fine.
His ass is a crack.
I'm a horrible
He
person. Shannon's your support person.
So you got to put a space
I'm
between.
done. Leave me alone. She got up, came towards me, and looked like she was going to swing, and I kind of curled back, and then I pushed her back into the room towards her bed, and out of the corner, I see Nate jump up on the bed, steps back about 2 feet into the middle of the bed, and then I hear bang. When I'm thinking I'm dead, I feel water. I think Jen coming at me, pushing back. He just got scared, and he had the obviously operational gun in his hand, jumps up, stumbles because he's on a soft bed, and points the gun, pulls the trigger, and Jen stepped back to hit me. And she...
He can't even say it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
According to Chris, the shooting was accidental. He explains that he and Jennifer were once married and that their relationship had long been marked by conflict. Things only got worse, he says, when Jennifer began dating Nathan, the man he now claims
What did I say?
his ex-wife. He also says that all three live under the same roof in what he describes as a chaotic household shared with several other residents. At this point, officers are deeply conflicted. Chris has a documented history of domestic violence and was found covered in blood, but despite that, multiple witnesses claim it was Nathan who pulled the trigger, killing his girlfriend Jennifer. Meanwhile, Nathan hasn't accused anyone, but his shifting story and failure to provide a consistent explanation have raised serious red flags. By now, investigators believe Nathan is the more likely shooter based on witness statements, the location of blood spatter, and the brain matter found on Chris, suggesting he was standing nearby when Jennifer was shot. But the only question is, whether it was intentional.
A couple of prompts in, and I had a working checkout. No off-the-shelf system could give us what I built with Base 44.
Ow.
And you know the room's being audio and video recorded, right? Okay, so
Excuse me,
you say this all started last night.
Big Bird.
I think because Chris was on one.
Chris was on one? What do you mean on one?
He was just ranting and raving, going through everything they were reading. I woke up this morning to them talking, and then he got more aggressive and louder. He got closer, she jumped up, towards him, started yelling, told him to get out.
So far, everything Nathan says matches what Chris shared in his interview. That is, until he says this.
I don't know, I didn't shoot anyone.
He didn't ask you if you shot anybody, stupid.
Then who did?
I don't know.
Did you accidentally pull the trigger? Were you trying to make Chris stop?
I don't use weapons or anything when I get in.
Okay, so understand this. Pieces of her face and brain are on all over Chris. Okay? He was on the other side of her when she was shot. You've already told me there was just 3 people in that room. You, Jennifer, and Chris. Did you not love her? Did you not love her?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I know you didn't try to kill her. I know you didn't try to hurt her. You were probably trying to protect her. I'm aware of what Chris has done to her in the past.
Trying
For
to
Jennifer's
protect
sake,
her and
for
popped her in the
memory.
head.
Be honest here, son. I know you didn't mean to do it. There's only 3 of you in the room.
The officer is well aware of Chris's documented history of abusing Jennifer, making the possibility that Nathan may have acted to protect her more plausible. Believing the shooting may have been an accident, the lead detective prepares a strategy. He plans to frame the incident as deliberate, hoping that if Nathan is hiding something, he'll push back and finally reveal the truth. It's a psychological tactic, and one that just might work, because as officers are about to learn, there's more to this so-called accident than anyone has let on.
Chris is telling me you picked it up, you aimed at it, and you shot him. You shot at him, and then you hit Jennifer by mistake. That's homicide. That's murder. You first told me you knew nothing about the gun or how it happened. Now your statement's getting a little closer to what Chris said. So we need to stop lying, because it's not going to help you. With what you're going to be charged with. You need to be clear here. You need to be honest. Chris says you pick the gun up, you start to point it at him and you trip on the bed. Okay? So you just pointed the gun at him to make him leave, to make him stop. Is that what happened then? Okay, you were not wanting anybody to get shot. Because that makes a lot more sense. And when you pointed the gun at him, is that when you fell?
Answer the question, man.
You believe so? You have to speak up. I know you can speak up louder. Come on.
I believe so.
You believe so? So, this shotgun sounds like it belonged to Stewart, the gentleman that just recently passed away, right?
How do you miss that bad?
A lot of his firearms were
And hit the person
either
you
destroyed or
protected.
damaged in their house fire that they lost, right? So you were working on some of them, trying to get them. They were damaged, it sounds like, in the fire. Okay. How about the shotgun? How many times did you guys take the shotgun?
It's still iffy.
It was still iffy? What do you mean iffy?
You know, it's not fully put together with the actual stock underneath it.
For that shotgun to fire, you have to cock the hammer back.
Very touchy.
What's very touchy?
This gun, this one doesn't have anything very securing it, so it's loose.
What's loose?
The trigger?
The mechanism stuff.
I understand it's very touchy, but if it is functional, there's enough pressure in that spring that you would. There's no way that the hammer could fall back on its own. Did you pull the hammer back?
No.
Then how did the hammer get pulled back?
It was already pulled back.
Obviously, you had your finger on the trigger.
There's no trigger guard. Anything.
There's no trigger guard?
No.
Okay.
I was missing a lot of pieces. I just picked it up and grabbed it.
Understand. So I can understand no trigger guard and the trigger could get hit. But
I did not pull a hammer back intentionally.
He seemed like he on bullshit.
I would not go that far. And I've told them that multiple times.
So he probably took the trigger off, hit the gun. That's why he don't know where it is. And I don't know. That's all I'm getting.
In a strange turn of events, the situation finally began to make sense. The shotgun recovered at the scene wasn't a standard firearm and appeared to be partially rebuilt, missing several key components. It was the same weapon Nathan had been working on himself, an unstable, unfinished shotgun with no reliable trigger system. Nathan tells officers he was trying to protect Jennifer during an escalating argument between her and Chris. After Chris pushed her, he grabbed the shotgun, hoping to scare Chris off by pointing it at him, but in the chaos, he lost his footing and the unstable weapon discharged, killing his girlfriend, Jennifer. And just like that, he confessed to firing the shot that killed her. With all witness accounts largely consistent and Nathan admitting to accidentally firing the gun, he was ultimately convicted of 1 count of first-degree manslaughter and 1 count of first-degree unlawful possession of a firearm. On February 8th, 2024, just weeks after his plea, Nathan Fry was sentenced to 12 years in prison. As for Chris, he was not charged with any additional offenses related to the incident.
RNs work around the clock.
So he was building a makeshift gun, dropped it because he lost his footing. It went off, shot his girl in the head, and blew off her entire face. That's crazy. Well, if y'all here chat, y'all know what time it is. I don't know if y'all got an ad or not. Y'all know what time it is. We about to switch over to the game. And you know how we do the little waiting screen, I'm going to go use the bathroom. Y'all can go use the bathroom. Do what you got to do. And we'll be right back. Player, be smooth.